What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream tonight. We are here on the Mage, middle of the weekend, ready to rock with some Professions and Chill night. We'll be hanging in chat, we'll be getting some stuff done, of course, playing some WoW. Working on maybe a couple heroic raid bosses. I am a little late to stream, so thanks for joining in, sticking with us, as the schedule is a little crazy here, but coming at you live, ready to rock. I wanted to make some progress on Professions tonight, across the board. Look at that. Just got a couple things that we can craft to rank up here to max level engineering. Excited that we're close to the end of the road for leveling here. For engineering, I should probably request a crafting order for my other engineer to get a good helm. But I hope you're all doing well tonight. I hope you're having a good, productive week in WoW and otherwise, and just having some fun. We've had such a huge week from the Great Vault, and we're sitting pretty on looking into next week. Got a bit of delves done, so I think we're about halfway through our season journey. A little under, but that's all good. And we'll continue here with some Mythic Dungeon for the rest of the week. Like I said, maybe some of those early heroic raid bosses that require around our eye level 610. And we're working on upgrading the offhand through inscription, but we needed enchanting and jewel crafting up in order to do that. So it's this nice balance of doing a bunch of different things. Let's scour some scrap, just since we're holding on to a lot. Let's do 10. Make a little gold, look for some parts. And I think I left off earlier on my Dranny Jewel Crafter, as we started working on getting that character up to speed. Quite behind on professions across the account, so it'll be nice to work on the overall goal of getting every character a bunch of profession gear, really hammering home some of those professions. Okay, devices. We wanted to unlock some new recipes and stuff. I don't think we can learn anything from these notes. So I think we're kind of at the end of what these schematics can do for us. They're soulbound. So we'll see if there's a sync for that at all. Been kind of anticipating that going to waste as we've leveled up, but it was an easy and cheap way to level up over time. We haven't gotten too much worth out of engineering other than repair bots and maybe a little bit of gold, but we'll see here if we can continue to get some supplies. Alchemy, let's wait on that craft until I start doing some stuff on this character. I did want to scoot over to the jewel crafter and finish getting that going a little bit here. Yeah, we generally have some leveling to get done across a bunch of vaults and then professions, but we're starting to gear out some of these columns here. Noble, my man, what's up? Welcome into the stream. Welcome. So I hit a standstill on my inscription to level up the offhand for the main. I've got to make these glasses. Gotta make some more of these enchanting items. And we've got one item for jewel crafting here. See if we can get back to the spec build for this. Obviously, you're going to have a couple first crafts coming out of here, and going to generate some more material. Looking at the leveling guide. Got a couple items to craft. Decorative lens. So we need crushed gemstone. So we're just gonna keep prospecting. Let's do 10 of these. Hope you're doing well tonight, Noble. And you have had some luck being a solid mage. Getting some gear, doing some things this week. All right, we got a couple of amber here. We can do one crush. All right. Now we have enough. We don't have enough. We still need amber. Start using some of this other basic ore. Let's prospect by 10 again. I'll have to look where the other jewel crafting items come from too. Probably from like blacksmithing or something. Been slacking this week. How did stream go last night? Didn't get a chance to drop in, but saw I went live. Stream was good. Delves were whatever. A little frustrating. I had some bugs hit me. Waterworks bugged out on me, and I wasn't able to finish, but I did see online as well as tested it that you can go to Ajkahat and go to Zekvir's lair and just do the question mark difficulty, and it counts as a T8 delve. So if you're grinding Great Vault, you can just kill Zekvir 8 times, and it takes like 2 to 3 minutes a fight, not 15 minutes for a delve. And while you don't get any loot, you secure 616 in your Great Vault. And I'm at the point, gear-wise, with the mage that the bountiful delves don't reward anything anyway, other than a couple of crests. So I'd rather earn those in mythic dungeons, raid, whatever other type of content. So it kind of worked out that I had these like things that kind of threw me for a loop with two of the delves bugging, that I just kind of threw my hands up and started grinding Zekvir. So now I'm gonna keep working and try to do a tier 10 delve, tier 9, tier 10 delve, and then attempt the double question mark Zekvir at some point. It's kind of a long-term goal. And what else did we do? We just did a couple of mythics, I think, got our IO up a little bit. I think that's the only one you haven't done yet. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, stream was fine. We just kind of chilled, made progress, and that's all you can do, It's where I want it to be. But I'm so far behind on professions, and I'm having fun just jumping on a bunch of different characters and starting to work on these things. So I was going to attempt to try to push in raid tonight a little bit, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just clean these professions up. Let's get some levels on some people that have rest, and cool. So I can make like neck pieces. Sick. This is huge. Finds one equipped. Can throw these to small. It's 518. So quickly we can get alts to 518 eye level just through crafting, which would be nice and cheap. Off of like a base, bronze garbage quality material, we can really kind of push some of those alts a bit further. So I'm kind of targeting some of these first crafts and just looking to get some profession equipment out to alts as well. Let's do another crush of material here. 9 crushed gemstones. This is what we want. We want to make inscription tools. And I think my other enchanter, I may have purchased a focus off of the auction house. So I will double check on that as I check some other items out as I move through the list here. But let's make some more decorative lens. Just one there. That kind of stinks. We'll have to keep prospecting, but we've got plenty of ore from the old druid gathering some. I think if I can get jewel crafting, engineering, inscription, and enchanting up, I'm in a good spot. Blacksmithing is like touch and go. Not really like super helpful. Like great for crafting some gear for plate wearers, but we need these glasses. So we need another lens, some more glass. Keep prospecting. I think that's how we generate the glittering glass here. There we go. And because of the restrictions for Horde and Alliance, I need to probably focus on Alliance a bit first, since that is where the main lives. Here we go. Now we can make the glasses. Oh, let's concentrate. Get them up to better quality. That's what we'll do. And What's this now? Oh, enchanting. XP. That's a lot of storm dust for 3 points. And I feel like my other character is going to be the better enchanter. This guy's just for breaking down gear.
We owe our service to those in need.
World quest, we'll take that.
Be strong, my friend.
That quest is really cool. The 6 world quests that give you a chest because you can hold it until you're 80 and then turn it in and get a veteran piece of gear right off the bat. 584. Okay. And then here we go with some gear there. Not sure if these basic gems that I use to level are worth anything. They got to be worth some gold, maybe like 50 gold or something.
My directive is to serve you.
13. Ooh. Ooh. 10. Oh, I might as well just use these up in like slots that are on like leveling gear or something. Like leveling gear, basic gear I'm gonna replace. Okay, let's see where we're at with the leveling. 39. So we've jumped up quite a bit. Abandoned pendant for first craft. All right. $521 eye level. Still need some more. All right, so we can make this. Do the same thing. And then it says just make a ton of these magnifying glasses to level up, but I'm going to focus on some of these first crafts and at least get some more items out. Null stone. I do need to make at least maybe one more set of these. I'm going to go check the other characters here. But right off the bat, we can do a big eye level upgrade. Oh, 337 to 521. It's pretty big.
I have many lucky tools. You like?
These just get out of my inventory.
Farewells.
Crit strike, mastery versus haste. What talent tree do I have? Colossus. Just looking at stat priority really quick for warrior. Good strike haste. So stamina is going to be good regardless. But haste will go on one, and then crit strike we'll use for the other.
I have many wares.
And these other ones we'll hang out on.
Farewell, friend of
Trade off to an alt. So let's go check where things are at for the inscription here on the Alliance. Inscriber. But yeah, it'd be cool to at least get some of those early heroic bosses done on the main. Maybe get a piece of gear. But I think I'm kind of just in the grind spot for many of my characters here. This staff has agility. Put that crafted one in there. You can hold these other pieces for 80 on this character. But for inscription, we're going to pick up that and that. We've already got a quill. I think I don't quite think we need the inking set. And altogether that boosts our inscription a little bit. What are we crafting now? On concentrate, still 599. We need to make some of these finishing reagents, I think. Oh no, we needed these. We needed these big runed crafts from enchanting. So jewel crafting was to get us started on multi-craft, resourcefulness. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. And then we're just using tree ties to level from now on. Up to about 80 here for inscription. Okay. Let's jump over quick to... I'm going to be doing a lot of jumping around, logging in and out here tonight. We're generally just chilling. We'll get to some action. Give me one sec here. Wanted to see where we were at with our enchanting gear. Okay, no. So we still need a focus out of the jewel crafter. I'm going to go ahead and punch the hearth so we can get back to the Orban Bank, Dornegal, where the resources are. I'm closing in on having the majority of my healers up to max level. We've got like 3 at 78 or something. I think this guy is 7.6 with a little bit to go still. So yeah, let's focus on getting that profession gear over. Trying to at least record it. Again, we've got our kind of our, where is it at? Our spreadsheet helping us out. So I've got one character with correct profession gear. The main. And now I can mark that the inscription. Well, I can't even mark this because my engineering's not fixed up. I'll go through and check these as I continue here, but we're going to get everyone with green quality tools, and then we'll upgrade to blue from there. And that's kind of going to be the goal here. So we need to make one of these incanter shards for the other enchanter on Horde. And then it's going to get really, in my opinion, annoying because everything at the blue quality is bind on pickup. So you have to create crafting orders. To get that done. So personal crafting orders between characters just to create a piece of gear that you should, in theory, be able to make warbound, you know, until equipped or something type items. All right, here we go. Now we can do this. Concentrate it up. I've already got this enchanter set up with one. But again, he's not my main.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. Return and peruse my inventory.
All right. So up to 25, up to 44. It's probably a good place. Stop this guy at, and then we'll look back and see where we can get some jewel crafters equipment. I want to think it's from blacksmithing. Which we got to start working on at least one blacksmith, because we can make some pretty powerful level 80 gear on those characters. Then I've got a few characters to update for mining herbalism profession gear. leatherworking and engineering are where the jewel crafting
I have an extended
tools come
supply
from.
of goods for outlanders.
We will pick this up.
My thanks for your patronage.
All right. I suppose maybe these they come out of drops, these recipes. Adventuring. Okay, cool. So we definitely need to get these picked up. Crafting reagent. Oh, these entire systems are pretty complicated. Weaving in and out of each other.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. Return and peruse my inventory again.
We're getting up there on renown. Got some world quests to do. Be right back, no problem. World quests to do for some gear, possibly 525. That's a nice big upgrade. Beefy. Let's queue in and use up some rest. Do some more questing, of course. I got my world boss done across characters that are max level. Did not get too lucky on those this week. All right. Titan artifacts collected. So I think this is just a more of an interact quest. Little targets. We don't do much damage here, so it'll be a long one. See if we can even get the kill on this guy before our queue. Dawnbreaker.
With its complement of cannons, it can... Wait. Who are those intruders?
Let's bring this guy up.
The Order of Night is trying to steal the flagship. Secure the deck. We need to gain control of the ship. Airship's approaching. Be careful, outsider. Those aren't ours. They empowered Beladar's shadow. The Lamplighter's blessing will keep you safe. Nerubians! They've webbed the Dawnbreaker. Defeat them to break it free. They've got us surrounded. You'll need to use those mounts of yours to fly to them. Only one more ship and the Dawnbreaker is ours again.
Fairly positive that I'm supposed to be using shield and main hand
We have learned to
on the pally, but
embrace the dark.
I took the eye level upgrade.
Let it embrace you.
Okay. We got some DCs here. Give them a minute or two to get back. I don't know what I'm just losing health to consistently, but
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
looking. This is actually really big to be able to make some mana oil or alts here. Make a couple of these.
Empowers me. The shadows bless you.
And we're having some group issues tonight. Holy.
All shall be shadowed. Feel night's embrace. Let's peer into the dark. An eternal night. I feel the dark's embrace.
Back, welcome back. I've had a wild ride since you were gone. Group DC, replacing people, them leaving. No one wanted the Dawnbreaker, I guess. Use up some cooldowns here. Keep things flowing for the group. I feel like Holy Pally is pretty fun. Definitely one of the harder specs this expansion for sure. They've been like super good stat wise, which makes that a bit easier, but just generally like approaching it from a new healer perspective, a little tough. All right, guy. Way to roll directly into us. All right. Got a nice ring upgrade. Take it. I feel like the mythic tuning, now that I'm thinking back to my main, the like gearing is very odd. To get like 609, 610 eye level, I need to be doing like a mythic 10. It just doesn't feel that approachable. Maybe it's the groups. I don't know why I've been feeling that way. Like with people leaving and stuff. But other way, guy. Ooh. But if someone's like, yeah, in order to like level up, you're gonna have to run mythic 10s over and over and get like good RNG. Just like why? Why would I do that? So I feel like my sentiment has been like, I'm just gonna wait for the Great Vault and play alts. Couldn't imagine trying to pug a plus 10 with how many groups or how groups have been so far. Yeah. Like that's what I mean. Like no one knows mechanics or whatever the reason is, you know, people leaving, breaking keys early. Just like, why would I do that? Then I'll just wait for my Great Vault and then do it when I'm overpowered or equally powered to that key and things are easy. I was just like kind of shocked. Like even like a +4 for me has been a little bit of like a ooh, no one did that mechanic right. Like so yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like I could not imagine doing a +10 in a pug. And maybe it's because I just don't have like friends. What is that the word? Like I am having trouble like filling an entire group. I don't feel like guilds are doing it. Needs to be a harsher penalty for leaving a key above a certain plus, or at least have something that tells the group that a person's a potential bricker. Yeah, I don't know what you could do to kind of deal with that situation. I think it's just generally frustrating. The answer that I think they need is make the keys reward equivalent to the effort, right? And then it's like you don't feel as bad, possibly. But like there's no way that I should need to do a +10, some of the hardest content in the game, to get mid-level gear that I'm getting in other mid-level content, like the end of normal raid should not be mythic plus 10. It should be mythic plus 6, maybe, or something like that. So if you can make that more approachable, then maybe the keys aren't so hard. Then maybe mechanics aren't super important. Like your team, your whole group's not going to wipe from one person kind of screwing off. You might be able to finish the key. You're not going to time it, plus it, whatever. But I think it should be more like the keys are easier to complete. The gear is plentiful, and therefore, like you're doing more keys, but maybe you're gonna grind a couple keys to get like that specific piece of gear because of RNG. Like the loot table percentage is different. Like maybe you need to do, 3 runs to get your boots or whatever. I don't know how to run it, But I just said like normal raid. All right, we got it. Like tier 8 delve. All right, we got it. Like mythic. I don't even feel like I can approach mythic with any sort of excitement. Like I feel like I'm avoiding it subconsciously because I just don't want to deal with it, I guess. And then at the end of it, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to get a 610 piece out of my vault. Or sorry, a 616 piece out of my vault. I'm looting at 610. And then I'm like, okay. Or I could just look for upgrades from that other type of content. That's not a headache. So maybe if you were super hardcore into Mythic, you're in a different spot. But I feel like the general sentiment is like there's new players, people are being like brushed into the Mythic Plus content, and that's fine. Test it out. Like do the plus keys, do the plus 2, 3s. Just like the math isn't lining up,
Any lucky doos you like?
Like spending a couple hours in a piece of content and then like getting nothing at all, and also you have to do that 8 times a week to max out your Great Vault. Maybe that's the key. Maybe it's a mental shift. Like maybe maxing your Great Vault out of every type of activity is like a sweaty thing, and it hasn't always been. So maybe that's a change that I'm not adjusting to. Yeah, definitely. Odd that you feel more comfortable trying to do heroic raids rather than a plus 10 mythic. Yeah, 100%. Especially when you are like doing the mythics to get the gear to go and do heroic raid. It shouldn't be the other way around. It shouldn't be like I'm going to do normals, wait for my Great Vault in order to do heroic raid, then use my heroic raid gear to do plus 6 mythics. Like it should be the other direction. So I don't know. Something's bothering me about it because I just can't pull the trigger. I'm like logging in, I'm like, I'm gonna do mythics, and then I do one and I'm like, I don't want to do this at all. Please, can I just do something else? So I'm gonna make some more mana oil. That's where we're at. Because this is giving me gear upgrades, and I go through this stuff like crazy. Gear upgrades and enchanting upgrades here. So dump that into the Warband Vault,
My directive is
Warband Bank. Cooking, I need to get my cooking up. That should be like number one. Is just make a bunch of cooking food for characters to pull. It'd be really nice to be buffed up. At least even if I made just like the most basic cooking food. Oh, maybe that's the play right now. I can probably get to 77 through rest on this character, which I don't feel like cooking is going to really change that. But I don't know. Let's look for some gear on the map. Gear or rep? Trinket. Abilities have a chance of burning a nearby enemy and healing another. That's pretty good. It's hella far away from where I'm at right now. This character needs to use the old map. This is like an odd toy progress-wise. I feel like I have to continuously use it even though I'm not discovering new things. I just feel like it doesn't work that well. Blizzard, question mark? Does it work? 525 ring. So I doubt I'll see 80 on this character this week, which means I should probably turn in this quest. Rest-wise. If I turn in my weekly quest for world quests, I don't really need this skill.
The weave has delivered a customer. You are appreciated.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, this quest, this World Soul quest, gives a good gear upgrade. And I can get a veteran, a pinnacle chest if I hit 80, but doubt I'm going to make it there. I think I'll be out of rest at 77.25 or something here. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're at. I'm like kind of in a holding pattern this week, I feel like. Sure, I could be in heroic, slamming my head against the wall, trying to get people to, you know, get with it on mechanics. Maybe progress through a fight and get a piece of gear. Possibly. Then I'm like, I could also just wait till next week. I guess I feel like I've gone pretty hard pacing wise so far this expansion. Like, okay, we got to do this week. We got to do this week. And we tried to get to the next level, the next level, the next level. And then now I'm either like running out of steam on it or reaching a point where like my gear isn't lining up stat wise to where I'm able to do the top level content. Like I'm not getting the right drops. I'm not like, I don't have crafting up all the way. I'm kind of in the boat of refusing to do crafting orders where I like need to rely on other people. Like, sure, I could just go and pay to have the like best offhand in the game or something. It just feels cheap. I don't know. Plenty of people do that. And that's probably the best way to play, because then I could keep advancing. I maybe wouldn't feel this way, because I could get through mythics pretty swiftly and easy, but
Fire bad, not wax. Hurts cobalt.
I feel like the warband is kind of like a new type of challenge. Not really been able to have like so many characters with linked progress. Assuming I'm probably gonna get this debuff here. Light a couple candles. Give the team the ability to survive this phase.
This is it. Court of Candle King. Teach him a lesson.
A little mitigation here. All right.
No more
We gotta get
Candle King. We can be free.
eye level upgrade for the same trinket. See how Paladin does.
We can use bit
Should be okay here with the moving cart, just because of the instant cast nature of the Holy Pally. Don't you die on me, Warlock. This dungeon's gonna stink for Mythic, for sure. That whole part is gonna be disgusting.
Quick, grab some dynamite. What's for me? Oh, my head.
Darkness descends.
All right. Wow. I have a lot more rest than I thought I did. Was not anticipating having almost an entire additional level of rest. So we can keep healing. Questing.
I have many, many wares. Farewell, friend of the Brummels.
Double cast. The old Holy Shock and Light of Dawn. It's pretty good. Alright, let's go do a rep quest. Been pretty good on Renown. 20 severed threads. Gotten up to like 597 gear on a lot of the vendors. So with enough res crystals, I will soon be able to gear characters quite far in the gearing process just from the renown vendors. Between that and the crafting, it's going to be pretty crazy. Oh, of course. There's no chance I'm finishing this by queue time unless I have some rares. Oh, maybe these little guys are worth a lot. I think I got them all though. 12 seconds. Oh no, we were right there. That's right, we'll requeue here. So yeah, probably 3 levels to go. 2, 8. Yeah, that's a much better ring. About 3 levels to go for this character, so I'll turn in this quest for this week. Get this little gold reward. Where's the delivery guy? Over here. This chest is worth a lot. Gotta come way out. Boost in. We're halfway done with that world quest for when we get spit back out. Like to always keep a smaller mount on hand for these types of dungeons where you gotta avoid some stuff. Just makes things easier. Ooh, the crowd pummeler. Looks good. Well, that didn't work out well. Yo, what's up, Zephyr? Welcome back in, man. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing well. Playing any more COD or just hanging out tonight? I know you said you didn't play all that much, but just hanging out, to be honest. Nice. I actually like kind of caught up on the Rings of Power last couple nights over playing games for all that long. I have to say, I think they're maybe turning the series around a little bit to be a bit better than it was looking, but
Not even worthy of the fifth
haven't been
strike.
playing much of anything. That happens, man. Gotta get in the mood, get in the zone. Still have yet to see a really like great review of Throne and Liberty, and not like great as far as quality. I just mean like popular. I haven't seen a popular review that's like gone through the whole game yet. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but I know that one just kind of came out. Has all the buzz for the moment. So yeah, we're just hanging tonight. I was thinking of trying to do some heroic raiding earlier on in the week and had a pretty long day with family stuff, so like just gonna catch up on professions and a bit of leveling. Maybe we'll get to it if I'm feeling a little more energized for it. Yeah, I think item level wise on my main, I can only do the first couple bosses as well before I'm not going to be finding groups and whatnot. We're in the States. I am in Indiana, Midwest. How about yourself? I mean, we don't like to dox too hard here, but you know, general regions. Cool. LA, California, nice. Cool area. Been there a couple times. Good food. Good fusion of a bunch of different cultures, people clashing together. At least that was my takeaway. We had some good food there. Busy, you know. Airport's busy. Traffic's busy. Interesting place to live. Yeah, I feel like that's Cali for you. Brother lives out there, actually. Yeah, I've got a bunch of pals, East Coast, West Coast, south into Texas. Not too many in between. It's kind of like the 4 points. We got way up north, Wisconsin, UP of Michigan people, and then way west, way east, and south. Hoosier, yeah. Oh no, you're a fellow Hoosier. Yeah, that's right. The Hoosiers. Hoosiers, like, yeah, it's like Californians, Indianans, for whatever reason, is Hoosier. Yeah, their college team. And then it kind of went further than that.
Is the grand splicer Isaac. Our drive for innovation.
Yeah, I've lived in pretty much all the core Great Lakes region for forever. Went to undergrad in Wisconsin at UW-Madison, so I've been around. Big fan of Michigan. I just love the Great Lakes. I think they're an awesome region to live in. You got good weather, seasonal change every year. Winters kind of suck sometimes, but is what it is. But the food quality, water quality, top tier. The people are touch and go. Little quiet most of the time. Very opinionated, but I suppose you can get some wackies wherever, you know. That's where I'll leave that. There's always some wackies out there. Holy cow. My team is ripping damage. It was so fast.
Do more to repay you, but this is as far as I go.
Where's that result for? Why did that seem so fast? I don't know. Maybe it's just normal dungeons. They absolutely roasted those bosses. Yeah, I haven't been living where I've been living for too long here. I've moved around quite a bit. But I always kind of stayed close to Madison, Milwaukee, Chicago. And it's been all right. So I'm always surprised too when people are curious, like where I'm streaming from. Like you can tell I say "ope" like 95 times a stream. You can tell I'm not, a southerner. Oh, we are in the mix, guys. Mitigate. What is this tank doing? I can't even heal here. Just getting bounced. Thought I bubbled, it didn't work. I mean this in the most respectful and non-creeper manner, but your voice is so soothing. Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome. I love the way that you said that, too. Just non-creeper manner. I don't know why. I feel like I struggle with listening to my playbacks. I mean, like, I like my voice. You know, whatever. I don't sit there saying I dislike it. But when I started playing the new WoW expansion, I noticed that I was having like sleep deprivation linked to my voice based on my Twitch playbacks. I was like, why do I have like way more of a lisp than I ever did in my life? And I was like, oh, that's why. Don't know if there's a heterosexual way to say that. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Just, I've gotten that before. Like, I answer phones, phones at work or something, and someone's like, oh, damn. Like, you got a voice for radio. What are you doing the job you're doing? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Air me. Do something. I don't know. So I'm glad that we're doing a bunch of damage in this group, because that last pull was some bullshit on a stick. I'm so slow. Yeah, I've not really ran into it too much though with streaming where people have said much about it. I guess you can tell pretty quick with streaming if people don't like your voice because they don't watch your channel. And I've not really had too many people been like, dude, your voice sucks. Stop. So I do thank you for being a voice enjoyer, a false enjoyer. That's why I think I need to really focus in on making some more YouTube videos. Not for gaming, but for my business in real life, like teaching things. Because I'm like, man, I feel like I've got the stuff. I've got the mojo. I don't know. Maybe that's narcissistic to say, but used to stream, had a few recurring subs and viewers, but that's probably because I raged in a funny manner. Oh, okay. Yeah, that can do it. I mean, there's plenty of different reasons that people get popular. You gave up, didn't want to make this work. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I just kind of hop on streaming. Like, I've never done it really consistently until this past like couple months with this expansion. And, you know, I've had some transitional things go on in my life, you know, whether it be new jobs, schooling, kids, whatever. I should have been streaming during New World because I had like one of the I had the best guild on my server going, company, whatever they were called. And it was such a fun time. I had so many good like 1v1 duels, and just like the servers were smaller when New World originally started. So you could like get into some real like shit talking fights with people, and the content was like super fun. But here we are. I didn't do it. I should have, and I botched that dash. Now I have to slow walk, but yeah, this past month or two, I've been really trying to sign in now that got a little better sleep schedules under my belt and whatnot. It's working out. We're having fun. That's all that really matters to me, is people are enjoying what's up. And so I think I've taken like pretty much all of our resources from any subs or anything and just dumped it right back into the channel, because I'd rather people get ad-free viewing and not deal with the extras of Twitch. That's what we'll call them, extras. 532. That's a good upgrade. And I pushed my rest into the next level as well on this character, so mail and a mace. Oh, the mace will be huge actually if that's intellect. It's not. Man, I've been looking for a main hand. I think a lot of my talents on this character are linked to wielding a shield. Or maybe just a couple. I'm not sure. I have to look back at this build. Kind of just threw it in the talent section and moved on with my life. But yeah, that's cool that you were streaming. I was wondering, since you had your TTV after your name, if you were streaming at some point. Guess we can continue with some of these quests. Got a lineup for this group to kind of one shot.
What are you doing?
This trainer here. Oh my god. He just crushed me damage-wise. I'm gonna set that barrage to kill this guy because my first guy went down very quickly. Now we're charged up to punch some good damage in. Boom. There it is. And we get some free damage off this one. I feel like these pet battles are numerous. This expansion, that's the word for it. They're gonna die this next attack. So we'll use the explode, come back to life, and then kill this. Didn't even need my third pet. Look at that. Yeah, there's so many pet battles. I feel like that's 60% of the quests that I'm doing. And head back to Dornagal on this character, turn in the World Soul quest, and I think leave this guy where he is for the rest of the week. We'll get to 80 next week based on what rest looks like. Gonna head out for the night. A good rest of the stream, good chatting. Thanks, Noble. Always appreciate you hopping in, hanging out. Take care of yourself and
Can you feel it?
have a good rest of the weekend, man.
Belladar hums with
We don't see ya.
with hope.
Ooh, a couple of gear upgrades here.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
You get about 3k gold for that weekly, so pretty solid overall.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. My directive has been fulfilled.
Hits him with a night buddy. That's right. Good night. Okay, where to next? got to get my enchanting up to get my inscription up. But that's kind of slow going for sure on this character. Could look at a guide, just punch in some levels. It would help with XP as well. Or I can continue leveling some of these other characters that have pretty much their daily dungeon to do. There's just so much to do, you know? That's not really enough rest on this guy, but are there any big quests across the map that I want to get done? Just did all of those for Warband Rep. Some big ones out in Hollow Fall that give Warband Rep as well. This character needs to cool off on their rest level. I feel like with having like 40 characters, it's not in my best interest to level if I don't have rest until there's only like 2 or 3 left. And I can just punch in the strong finish, you know? This character's quite rested. I could probably get to the next level, at least. Frost DK has been pretty fun. I've definitely done this quest. I was like, where is that at? But I recognize it. Suppose let's go down and get the Warband Rep out of that area. Here in the Ringing Deeps. So we only have a bit more left. We'll have a bit of a queue time with this DPS queue, 6 minutes. And we'll be cleaned up on this area for a couple days, I think, rep-wise. So each of the big renown reputations for this expansion, the rep is shared across your warband. So I'm taking the time to do the rep quests on characters that can benefit from actually getting XP, because if you do that on your main, you get like a tiny bit of gold, like 43 gold or something for the XP differential. So I'd rather earn it and get these characters leveled up. It's what it boils down to. This character does some big AoE damage. Jeez. one isn't too bad. Mobs to kill, things to pick up. Easy enough. We get a free trinket. All right. The Bee place. The Bee movie.
No directive needed.
That's what we're about to see here.
Well, what do we have here? New customers? Or are you looking for something a little harder?
Kind of dishonest work. Make your living.
This music is bumping in this place. I have to say. I don't know how loud I have it because generally the game music annoys a lot of people, but they really went off with this place, I think. I love all of the Dornagal or earthen themed areas. The spider ones are like a little too fanciful for me. A lot of like piano and whatever.
To be a bar fight, then. Good.
Not little dwarven mead songs.
Goes down smooth.
Ooh. Ooh, they used lust. This guy.
Break it up. That was
Guess we'll have it ready, but it's quite a waste.
Are you here to help? My zeal to get back in business led to faulty reasoning.
Your pal here signed some papers he didn't read. And now Goldie Barenbottom is CEO of this joint.
Help me. Please get my meadery back, Outlander.
Death Knight is so helpful for bringing mobs together. I forgot about that. No wonder they're like top tier for mythic dungeons. We are cruising through this dungeon. Feels good.
My bees? You put them in cages? They should be free gathering pollen in the forest.
You have to lock up your bees. Letting them be free range was too much labor. And their anger and frustration just makes their honey spicier. Right, Bank? Bank! Time to bust out my bees!
Time for the bee boss.
My bees! Hot honey coming at ya!
Who will be the bee's knees now? That's the real question.
Hey, you're really trying to be a bee in my bonnet, ain't ya? You may have disrupted my business, but I'm still boss, and this is still my meadery.
I don't know. I feel like Death Knight is so strong. After playing my mage and then just like chugging through content, having to really think about what I'm doing and popping defensives and all of this work. Get on Death Knight and it's like press button, do damage. Just can't beat it, you know? Boom. There it is. 7-9. One more level to go. We definitely take path.
Oh no.
Wait, no, we don't.
They bypass the filters. It's running too hot. The mead will be substandard.
Trying to think of that build off the top of my head. Might have to look it up again.
More money.
I think we do take the rune one though.
Cinderbrew was my personal directive, my passion. She's ruining everything.
Try to punch that in before this boss.
Of mead?
Nope.
Oh, my Cinderbrew.
Already in combat.
Ruby, one thing, but I cannot process this.
That mean elemental took months of R&D. You goody-goodies don't know who you're dealing with. You do any more damage, and I'll cash you.
Oh, we're like out of
in.
rest after this dungeon.
You take out my bowman, my prototype, and my beekeeper. And now you're riding my bees like some nature-loving weirdo. I guess I'm gonna have to show ya and your rockhead.
Like some nature-loving weirdo. Can't wait till I have like this army of characters and I'm just making gold and gold and gold.
But now you're dealing with the BEO herself.
And just working on small upgrades each week. Clearing the cool world quests. Getting the world boss done. It's like peak WoW. Just having fun. We're almost there. A couple more weeks, I think. We'll have everyone up to max level. Really be crushing it. Slappy hands. Right. And then I've got a quest here that I think this NPC comes up to say hey. We'll wait for him.
What path brought you here? She's gone! Oh, thank the hive! It was a grave.
548.
But because of you, I can hire back my workers and get back in business. Thanks again.
3228. Gotta go with the neck piece.
Goodbye.
Neck upgrade. Let's head back to the capital city. Keep getting some rest. And we are almost done on this character. I think another couple days, they'll be 80. Might just push it through by the end of the week for the world boss loot shot.
You like?
Could be a good idea.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Let's get this quest out of our way for touching the alchemy bench.
Do you have a query?
2 gold. Huge.
My directive is to serve you. My thanks for your patronage.
There it is. On to the next character. See what else we can get done tonight. I think this auction expired. Pick that up. Oh, nice. Got some cloth on this guy. I'm doing some dungeons. Oh, nice. Another sale
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
as well. Like to keep like a K on each character and otherwise make my money available for the main. Okay, right there on the Death Knight. Got a lot of work to do on this new shaman. They're kind of like an off-stream level because it's going to be through all the old classic DC Wrath content type stuff. This character might have a bit of rest built up. I should work on leveling some tanks more. Not only because they have quick queues, but just have many that are not quite as far along level-wise
I have
as the other roles.
many wares.
see you through the shadow. May you walk in the light. Bring Beladar's warmth to those in need.
Speak and be heard.
I feel like I kind of liked the spirit moose better than the spectral horse. Just feels better on a dwarf, you know. Let's fly over to Hollowfall.
What is your command?
Some more warband quests available there. And we'll have a little queue. Here is a DPS. This character's also my leather worker for Alliance, so I've got to keep an eye on leveling them up. Profession equipment. Oh, right, I've got to make a gem apron. Gem cutter's apron. Thunderous hide. See if we can get that off of the Feral Druid that I have as a Skinner. Scrapsmith's gloves. Apothecary's cap. We've got to make a lot of these. Why didn't I make this for myself? Leatherworking accessory. We can make one of those when we land. Gardener's basket. There's just so much in this crafting system where things kind of like weave in and out of each other. It's a bit overwhelming. Just feel like I spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes at a time pushing crafting professions, and then feel like I got nowhere. We just have to interact with these. We don't really actually have to kill these guys unless they catch up to us. We can use some of these other players for cover. That's the beauty of world quests. You don't even have to do them. There it is. I will kill this guy. I think I gotta kill this one to get out of combat, maybe. Nope. Let's just try to get out of here. There we go. Oh, here's a rare. And we get our dungeon queue. Not sure we can get this guy down before the sheesh. Crushing me. Let's just make sure we get in our queue. Maybe someone will deny it. Yeah, there we go. Now we got time. Shoulder upgrades. This dungeon isn't bad either.
Thank the Titans you are here. The
That's a
storm
big
purge has been
upgrade.
raging,
Beef,
and storm riders
450 to
are
518. Huge.
What is that orb? While you go to the roosts, I will distract them here. We can link up.
Movement speed, trinket. Hardly necessary on a shaman.
The title, the glory, it should have been mine, Pilgrim. You never deserved to be Stormward.
Here we go. Time to put on the elemental show here. All gonna take a stun. Didn't go too badly. And I guess we're getting XP for all those mobs, so kind of worth it. Sham's pretty fun. Just the chain lightning going off constantly. A good amount of utility. I am digging this rotation for sure. Gotta figure out a way to fix the magma totem though. I feel like I'm noticing it off cooldown too much. It's got to get in a better spot on my bar. What don't I use?
I command this rookery by right. Your death is my directive. Crushed by my power. The might of my hammer. Feel my blessing. Your death is my dear. I deserve this power.
I do not like that it feels darker and colder as we go down. But there are more survivors to rescue. What is that? The lift is out. If we want to keep going, we will have to go down the Storm Rider. We have to take it down.
Uh-oh. This is gonna get dicey. So we just use cooldowns here. You don't really need them in the last boss. This is a beefy amount of mobs. Got our hero going. Man, elemental is so fun. I didn't realize that. You don't notice it as much when you're playing an open world and you got mobs on you because you are pretty soft. So you're like focused on utility and defensive. But if you can just sit there and cast the rotation like raid boss or something, ooh, It's going to be a goodie. Let's see here. A belt. Shoes. And gold. For some extra warband rep. I feel like we'll probably find our rest wall before too long on this character. I think they fixed the mob density for this world quest. It used to stink. About halfway done with this one. Running out of mobs. That guy doesn't count. Here's some. Nice. This dungeon's good. Especially for AoE. I'm starting to see everyone with the mythic Keystone Master mount. And the spellcasts just look awesome for this spec. Just heaps of lightning, magma going off. I don't know why like mage doesn't feel as flashy as this. I feel like that should be like the, maybe arcane does, but
Ours is the true path for the Arathi! Feel Emperor's wrath!
boom. Level up.
Are these steel strikes, lackeys? Guards! Guards! Her usefulness to the Empire has passed. Soon, the true faithful will arise, and the Arathi will be mighty. They've served their purpose. Baron, demonstrate your worth.
Those who oppose the Emperor will fall at our feet. By the Emperor's will! By my holy hammer! My first defeat.
We're cruising here.
Beledar is the crucible. It burns away weakness. Its blinding light reveals the strength. We Arathi, an army of the risen. The Arathi will defeat the Nerubians, conquer Kazalgard, and subjugate the world. Foolish outsiders! Beledar's sacred flame will simply raise him back to duty. Sacred flame will cleanse your transgression! Flames take you! By blaze be purified!
Good deal. Big upgrade. 359 to 528. That'll help with these world quests. There it is. We get from that one. Oh, that was the gold one. Okay. Got shoes coming in off this quest over here. Still rested for quite a while.
Step into the light. Stay alert.
For the Empire.
The flame burns for all of us. Greetings, outsider.
We are the holders of hope.
Hold on to those. I could always recraft those. Ants there. Or shoes. Let's go get this belt off this last world quest. Pretty much just focusing the rep. Don't care too much about this gear. But that kind of clears up our map for the moment. Probably get a couple more world quests this week that give warband rep. But no, we're in a good spot. Get the quest done that help push the envelope for our renown. Good single target rotation. With Frost Strike, Frost Shock, you can pretty much keep targets from getting to you. A little bit of setup for these guys. Ooh, big crit. Almost one shot the dude. Our Tempest lasts quite a while as well. I thought I needed to use that up really quickly, but doesn't seem to be the case. There it is. Quest done. Or band rep secured. Sell out some of these other items. This has to go to the bank. And then we of course have to keep our boots for recraft, because we can push the eye level on those quite a bit. Did I get a better helm at all? That one kind of works. But this is like a name target. Let's get safe before we start transmogging. like that one. Doesn't match all that well, but of course we can use the old ICC set. Do I have another dwarf? I don't think so. I'm like a true dwarf. Do have another shaman that could utilize that set. But I love that set. I forgot all about that. Maybe we'll just use that the new hood. Kind of looks good. Well, I think all in all, we made some good progress tonight, and obviously I'm going to keep working on professions and warband stuff throughout the week. Got a few more items to take care of on the main for Great Vault loot. Maybe getting a shot at some of those heroic pieces from the first 4 bosses. We got 2 more days this week to do it, so I will be back streaming tomorrow night, hopefully around 10 p.m. Central Normal Time, and we'll try to keep that schedule here as we move forward with streaming, getting our progress done here in World of Warcraft. And other than that, I thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate all the support and viewing, follows, subs, everything. Check our new emotes. I forgot to plug those the last couple times. We got some WoW themed emotes here for Halloween coming up for the expansion. Little webby, little bug action. But yeah, we're pushing some channel goals, getting some new emotes unlocked, and continuing here. So take care of yourselves, and we will for sure catch you in the next stream. But we're signing off, so I'll catch you next time. Peace.